I think it's going to take a lot of discipline and a lot of hard work. Uh, I've watched Bibiani Go Stars play right from the beginning of the whistle to the end. They are the type that never stops, especially in the middle of the field. They're very, very strong. They like to break through in the wide areas a lot. So the idea is to make sure that we multiply in numbers when we lose the ball, and then whatever opportunity that we get, we take it. There is always a first time for everything, and losing at home, to most of the Premier League players is always a no-go zone. But you always get teams that go away and surprises their opponents. So we want to be that surprise element, going to Bibiani. It's going to, like I said before, it's going to be a tough task. But in football, anything at all can happen. So we are going to go there with a winning mentality, with a wind of caution. But of course, we go there to compete. And once we are able to create chances and we take the chances, then of course, probably we'll be the first to beat Bibiani at the dance park. I mean, when you go into a game and you don't take your chances, expect your opponent to take probably that one particular chance they get. And when they do that, they punish you, and going back into the game after that is always difficult, especially when they score in the 80-something minute where, it's going closer to the end. Of course, teams will fight tooth and nail to make sure that they keep the point, because going away and getting that 3 points is always not easy. Dreams came to us. We played a higher percentage of the game, but Dreams was they were very disciplined when they lose the ball. They put a lot of numbers behind the ball. We still created the chances though, but we didn't take our chances. They had one very good chance, they took it, and that was it. I know that my boys have learned. I know with the technical team we've also learned. We've done a lot of work. If you look at this season in particular, we concede getting closer to the end of the games. When we went to Summertex, for example, we saw that. When we went to Nations, even at the end of the game, we conceded a goal. So it looks like going to the end of the game is where we need to focus more. So probably we need to look at the changes we make, those who come in, those who come to sometimes shop the game and make sure that, we're going home with a point or 3 points. We need to do that as a technical team. And then our training, psychologically, we've been able to get the boys ready for this Herculean task. But whichever way, we're going to Bibiani, and we hope to come back with a very good result. I think that it's all with the boys in terms of their focus, doing training sessions that will push them to the edge. Sometimes letting them go over a little bit over the time in terms of their training, just so it will replicate, the last minutes of games and stuff. So, we've spoken to them. They know how difficult it was losing to Hearts of Oak and to Dreams as well. Back-to-back defeats like that is something that we really didn't, or this is the first time we're actually suffering it this season. And it's very, very difficult. So they know how difficult it was. They know how difficult it's going to be if, they lose this game. You can look at the brighter side of it. You can look at the positive side of it. Losing back-to-back, now you go in, whether you're going to somebody's home or you're playing in your own home ground, you want to try and take points. Dreams have actually come here and win at our home ground. So they've actually created that point that you can go away and win once you are focused and once you are able to take your chances. So we're going to use that as a tool to motivate these boys going into Bibiani Go Stars game. Their midfield three is fantastic. They have a lot of energy. They play very good football. When you look at their midfield, it looks like they're playing like 3 DMs. The energy levels of those players is amazing. And of course, the midfield is always the engine of the team. So for the type of football they play in their midfield is really good. If you take that out, they're also very good with long balls. Once you attack them and they win, their attacking transitions are very swift. They got boys running into the empty spaces. They play the long ball in there. So it's very, very important. So what we are going to try to do is be very, very cautious. Have a very good rest attack or attacking balance, so that when we lose the ball, then we'll have a lot of men behind the ball who will be willing to cut off those long balls or press those midfielders and try to get it. The idea is to try to keep them in our phase 3 and 4, attacking phase 3 and 4. And once we are able to do that, and we do that really well, then of course, we have players like the Kusis and Boaches and Kantes and all of that, who are also very battle-like when it comes to the middle of the field. So I think that this is going to be a game of the midfield. Anybody who overpowers the other one is definitely going to win this game, because I've watched Bibiani. They're very good, but I also believe in my midfielders. I know that they are better already. Unfortunately, we don't have Akuka in the team. I think he got sick. As much as